we're here, out in the Tassie bush, big bog holes, CV breaker having a crack. Let's get into it.
Over the last 3 weeks, you watched us buy, test and build an epic Prado which we think is worthy of the Land Cruiser badge. And we're not wasting any time as we get stuck into the very first track of the trip, Lake Cumberland. All right, Macca, you're up front leading us into here. I think the Aussie Arvo boys are going to jump out front once we get to the track, but you've done it before. What are we in to expect today, you reckon, mate?
It's going to be wet, off-camber, slippery, cold. I expect possible breakages.
Well, you're really selling the dream there, but well, Richo, you've done this track as well, mate, so got any tips or tricks for anyone that's going to hit the tracks?
Air down and don't delete any tail shafts. There are a couple of sharp rocks in the rock garden, and don't try and be a hero.
So you're taking the conservative approach. Now let's go to Mr. Unconservative in the LS there. Paulie, what do you reckon your approach is going to be?
Oh, I reckon I'm just going to put my seatbelt on and drive it.
That's the answer I want. And Aussie Arvo boys, Dan Lem, you'll be heading the crew out there today. What do you reckon? You haven't done it before. Jacko and I haven't done it before either. What's your tactic?
Well, I don't know. We've already kind of got the best car for the job with this ADAC. We've got a patrol, so we're already one step ahead.
We've been told this track has it all. Epic views, ruts, rock gardens, and as we're about to find out, it's not for the faint-hearted.
This is proper cooked.
Tasmania's weather kicked in and made an easy beeline not so easy. You know what else is not so easy? Getting your hands on one of these Kincrome billboards, hoodies, which are on the Kincrome website. Limited stock. This is like one of not very many left, so. All right, anyway, back to Tassie.
Well, this has turned into a bit of a mission. I'm wedged in against the bank just to try and stop the car from sliding, and he's got a double line pull, and he's got max tracks under the wheel and it won't pull him out, so he must be proper stuff.
You're getting further up, keep it at it, obviously more wheel speeds, more clearing of the tyres, and it'll hook up more.
Dan and Liam bogged up to the axles. It left everyone else with only one option of taking the main line and risking some massive panel damage. I think Jacko's going to be upset at me. I've got a bit of a miracle leak. And Richo's still going to come up that hill, so I hope he doesn't do a whole front to rear side of the car.
Straighten up. Straight. Stop.
Between Paulie and the Aussie Arvo boys, they managed to save themselves, and then we moved on to the next part of the track, which was a technical rock garden.
That's going to drive this one. I'm going to try, but I'm going to try not to break.
Back up.
Yep.
Keep going. Yep.
The locker's on.
First decent section, and we just hung on the rear diff, so we're trying some max tracks at the minute. Paulie's chopping us out, trying to get these Toyotas at the top.
After successfully navigating through some technical rock gardens, we made it to the infamous Lake Cumberland switchback. Put one wheel wrong and it's game over. There is no second chances.
Okay, so we just did the switchback.
Mate, the grocery getter killed it, man. That was a sick drive. We showed everybody our beautiful bash plates. But it was good. Tank killed it. I got a bit nervous right at the end. He was a fair way off the line, and I didn't really want to tell him anything in case he went and stopped. So, but yeah, the fuel tires worked a treat on that terrain, and
Gripped
the
up.
lockers worked. Everything works so far. So, so far so good.
So far so good. Big wheel lift over here in the bushes where I got off the track. But you know what? I just like to make things look dramatic.
Yeah, just stay there, Tango. Let's go.
Do a big wheel lift again and have another crack? Should have just drove it.
The number plate's lived up to its name. I think we just popped the front right-hand CV. So we're going to winch ourselves up here and get the CV toolkit out and fix it.
You might be wondering why we're driving up this track, considering it's literally an out and back kind of track. But the cool thing is, the track is called Lake Cumberland. The reason it's called Lake Cumberland is there's a lake at the top of this climb, and it's the only way you can see this lake is to basically drive or walk up this track. So the whole point is we want to get up and see this lake. It's pretty cloudy, pretty keen to get up there because yeah, we've popped the CV. A few of the boys done a little bit of damage. A couple of people lost some flares, but it's been a wild day. We've still got to go back down this track, which is anyway, I think we just got to round this corner and up a little bit of a hill, and then booyah, we're at the top. That's what I hear.
What's it doing to you, bully?
That was so fun.
With the switchbacks behind us, we continued up the track, only to be met with a fork in the road and with a broken CV. With Lake Cumberland just over the crest, Jacko and I took what we thought was the easier line.
The compressor's running.
It's not leaking. Try drive it. What's happened? It's broken a rear left axle or a diff. Our day just got wild, boys. We think this just did a rear diff.
What was that one, Jacko?
I think the Prado's just blown a rear diff.
Fucking joking.
Did I just hear that? And I was like, shit, it's going to be a long night, boys.
Okay, how are we going to fix this? We spoke about bringing spare diffs, and then we all kind of laughed and went, nah, diffs will be fine. We won't break diffs. And then now we were here.
It's all chaos at the top, I tell ya. Richo's lost his brakes. Tanko's down to one-wheel drive, which doesn't surprise me at all. And the boys have lost a bit of panel damage, but I lost a tie rod. It's just all happening. Anyway, let's get to the top, and then we'll get down, and then we'll have a nice, tasty beer.
I've been on trips before when cars have broken and you kind of feel like that bad guy, and we had a bit of a speech at the start about, you know, everyone's going to get through as a team, and yeah, I felt like I let the team down a little bit, to be honest. So
The team, I guess, split up, and there was half the team with Richo, half the team with us, and we made a good spot to work on it and came up with a plan of we're going to have to pull a diff center. That's going to be an average job in these conditions.
So we made the decision to put Macca in the Garbo truck in front of the big Corolla. He probably had the most pulling power out of anyone. and we had the big winch. So
We're in a tree. The other mirror's just full gone. We won't tell Jacko. Whoa, we're fucking, we're proper two-wheeled. So we are now coming down the switchback in two-wheel drive. It's basically a Toyota Camry at this point. Dan's about to hook onto the back of me to pull the rear of the car around a bit. Paulie's guiding me in the front, trying to get the front around a rock. And we're on a pretty wild angle, and I don't have a lot of control when you're only in front-wheel drive, but this has been a hectic trip down the hill, and it's been super fun. Let's get this down here. This is the last major thing, and then we can get out of here. Thanks, boys. That was sick.
Fuck yeah. This is sick.
There were more than a handful of hairy moments coming down that hill, but eventually we made it down without any more breakages.
This side's going to slam into that rock.
Huge day, and it's not how I thought it was going to go. I was pretty glad to get into the Airbnb that we're sitting in right now that Mac have booked for us, because camping up there seemed like a horrible idea. So. Prado has no rear diff in anymore, so we've found a lovely gentleman on Facebook Marketplace that's going to give us a diff center for the Prado. The boys back at camp are pulling it apart, but Dan, we're on a bit of a mission, finding out that Tassie's pretty wild.
we are, that's it. Done the diff, and we're on a bit of a scenic adventure to go find another one.
The roads here are fantastic, super windy through the hills. Definitely a bit of a challenge today because there's a few broken cars. Rich's got a broken brake line, which I think he's found parts for. But anyway, we're gonna keep trucking down this road, get this Marketplace diff center, put it back in, weld it up, maybe, and get back on the tracks. So we've been lucky enough to get a phone call from John, who's our, what do we call him, our Marketplace saviour.
That's it.
And he's driven up the road a little bit further to Derwent Bridge. So we're just rolling into town now, and apparently we're going to meet him at a servo, get a diff center, and then turn around and drive back another hour and a half. But yeah, John's a bit of a legend, chopped us out, and we're going to try to meet him. We might introduce you to John if he lets us be on camera. All right, we've got John here who's absolutely saved us. Thank you very much, mate. We're going to see if this diff center's going to fit the car. Do you want to?
Thanks, Chris. Look, I was glad to come up here from Hobart to Derwent Bridge, and I'm glad to help out.
No, absolutely, mate. I guarantee this is going to be better than what we got. So.
Is this going to be the right diff?
This is going to fit in the car. Got the parts, met John, handed over the cash, drove all the way back here, and Paulie's got the diff, and he's like, should we just bang it in? Or should I count the teeth on it? I'm like, it's probably a good idea that we count the teeth.
I'll count this one again.
3.9 knows what it's meant to be.
What's 41 divided?
3.7.
Is that a common?
I think so. Counts it around again, and again 41 teeth. It turned out to be a 3.7 diff that we pulled out of the car, so wasted a whole day to get the wrong parts.
Everyone's mood dropped pretty quickly. I guess it's one of those things, you work on cars enough, you always have these moments. It's not an if, it's a when. But this was a pretty big one. Obviously it's a bit of a hold up, but we play these games, we push cars and things break. It's inconvenient sometimes, but everyone comes together and we'll get it fixed and get back out there.
In the northern part of the Tassie, we could see destructive wind gusts to 125 today.
Tassie has approved comprehensive monthly issues can be requested rainfall alert. Today, the Atlantic Coast River rises to 4.20.
I think what I've experienced over the last couple of days is the crew, and I guess like the family that we've built here with all the channels involved and the Kincrome team. Really shows how much everyone, one, cares about each other, looks after each other, has everybody's back. We've been on Marketplace again and we think we've found a diff centre, and there's a new plan. We're going to move some days around and just go harder at wheeling to get it done, get this diff, get it in, pretend it never happened.
I might be under here.
With many hours on the tools, but the spirit of the team lifted, and we knew we were going to get back on the tracks. We have made it to the gorgeous Ring River track, deep in the forest. Billboards 2025, this is track number 2, Jacko's driving today, and hopefully we don't break anything. Wild drive, I don't think the Prado's going to push through like that. So we're what, maybe a kilometre, boys, into the Ring River track, and as you can see, the bog holes are big. So we're gonna set up a bit of recovery here because the confidence is pretty low on getting through this one, although Paulie's heading in first and he's got all the power, so.
And no waders, he's committed.
No waders too.
He's ready to rock.
Do you want to run up there, grab this?
Reckon, Tank, are we going to make it?
Oh, there's no chance that Jacko's going to make it through here. If the LS Hilux weighs probably half the weight of our car, with all that power and those tyres, was going to not make it. We ain't going to make it, but key is we're going to have a crack. So we've got Dan in the car and he's treating it like the summer nuts, absolutely feeding it. What a fucking weapon! Macca rolled into that bog hole just a little too hard and potentially has caused himself an overheating.
Should we put on a tie? Macca's had the fans go through his radiator and probably the first deep bog hole, so with a mechanical fan, just grabbed it, snapped the blades and smashed the radiator. So luckily, we borrowed a tap off some fellas in town to get our diff in, and they said, "I'll keep our number and if you need any other bits, give us a bell." So the boys are giving him a bell and you wouldn't believe it, but they've got the radiator that we need. So the runner's just heading back and they're gonna go pick it up. We're gonna throw it in. No fan this time, which Mac is confident that the Cummins doesn't run that hot anyway. Yeah, it's all happening. Just, we're having some shapes at the moment. Nacho cheese is the flavour, so that's mint.
In the middle of a jungle, flying bullets in the rumble, stay down and you're done.
Just doing another little on-track repair here. So we've got a carbon winch in here and it was pretty cool because we managed to put an air spool on here so we don't have to get out, unlock and relock the clutch on it. But unfortunately when we run the wires under the car, we ran it next to something a little bit hot and it melted the airline. We brought spare airline because we're absolutely preppers.
Because we want free spool to work, we've just run it externally in the car, and I think that when we finally need it, we're going to be pumped that we've done this.
Got a copy, Macca?
Yeah, mate.
You're on your way back?
Yeah, we're nearly back.
Awesome, dude. We'll get it all ready and get it prepped for you.
I think we've got the radiator.
Yeah, but we got the tools, brother.
That was
wish we had a camera on that one.
They say many hands make light work. With the team coming together, the Garbo truck was ready for bin day.
We've got Macca back on the road. There's 2 lines up here, and honestly, this one, as you can see, is a very deep bog hole, and there's a big step into it. So I reckon we're going to take that line.
Both of them are pretty treacherous. This one's obviously got a heap of water. The other one's got a heap of cut trees and stuff. So, Tassie.
We'll just see what happens, I guess.
That's a fair go.
Camera team are in the back and they're just saying that the rest of the track's pretty cruisy, so we'll just probably click on cruise control, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'll bang it on.
Bang on cruise control.
Cruise control, John.
Yep. Stop at Macca's on the way, get a Sunday.
Coffee frappe.
Coffee frappe?
Yeah, that'd be a bit of a ride.
Can I get an Oreo McFlurry?
Oh, I don't know, mate. If you be good.
I'll be good.
Yeah. But anyway, how was that other hill?
Oh, well, you didn't drive up it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you drove with mechanical sympathy.
Car's still got a diff in it, though.
It's still got a diff in it.
Well, cheers, ready?
It goes forward.
Still goes forward. Yeah.
Doesn't go bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got further than Richo.
We got further than Richo.
So we went the worst run up there.
Yep.
Weren't the best, but we weren't the worst, you know? That's the part of time, man. It just can't do everything the best, but it can do everything.
And it's just started to rain and hail.
Yeah, it's sick.
Tasmania.
It's good for them. Trying to clean the window, so because our wipers are. Oh, they work on this angle. Look at that.
Oh, it's because it does.
I don't want to try walk across here. The Tassie tracks were harsh and relentless, but we had to keep pushing.
Oh, Richo's probably going to get stuck in the river.
And nobody gets left behind.
Macca and Paulie now have no fans. Macca's thing's going alright, doesn't seem to be getting hot. Paulie's thing doesn't seem to be getting off rev limiter. So we needed to rig up something to be able to cool down this thing while we're going up this track, and this is what we've come up with. So we've got...
Have a go at it.
Yeah. We've put them on through. We've got adjustable fan speed, so we've got 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, it's got all the features. They even lock, which I was expecting we'd have to zip tie the triggers on, but they actually lock on too.
And if we want to adjust it, we can just jump out and do that. And if we need to change battery,
battery's coming straight out. So pretty pumped with it. Maybe we should zip the batteries in, actually, just for this next section looks pretty rough.
Give me a couple zippies.
Yeah, let's just like give ourselves every chance. But I reckon this is gonna work. Yeah, and I got the door, kissed it on this lovely branch here.
Finally, my boy found limiter. What do you reckon, Paulie?
Oh, I reckon that was a good drive, other than the bit where he had to winch.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were driving though, you wouldn't have had to winch. Also, I might have had a broken seat.
That'd definitely be broken if I was driving. I'm not on the base of the mud yet. Yeah, I'm still on mud. drive, Jackson. I like that one. Right, you're coming off it now, your tyres on it.
That's the door slider.
Yeah, the door slider.
Yeah, that's the one.
The boys are doing a couple of really critical, like mechanical things over there. Trying to cool the car down with some really cold water out of the river. Ring River really delivers. If you're wheeling in Tasmania, you must put it on your to-do list. Incredible scenery, wild river crossings, giant bog holes. It's really an adventure, and the payoff at the end is Montezuma Falls, standing at 361 feet, the highest in Tasmania, which is just the cherry on top. But that sweetness didn't last too long, because as we were leaving the falls, the Prado had a new sound and it was feeling very different.
Like a drive. Yeah, it just doesn't like idling at really low RPM. But the engine oil, like the oil pressure flux like comes on and off.
After such a successful day, we didn't need a new problem. So the decision was made to shut the bonnet and just keep going.
Oh. Yeah. So it's like, there's no way. It would have let go of it.
With that new noise in the Prado, last night we had no option other than keep driving. But this morning we rolled into the local workshop, GBE, and Glenn and the team there were super helpful. They lent us the workshop, they lent us tools. Massive shout out to the team at GBE and the fact that they're complete legends. I don't know if I want to say, if you're in town with a broken car, give them a call, but I know they'd help you out.
Yeah, shut her off, mate. That is a sad sight.
One of the cam
shaft's broken. What would Snake say? It's broken. Snap.
Broken.
Ooh, baby.
To be honest, we're up shit creek without a Prado.
Timmy will lend us his car.
But in desperate times, wild ideas never seem too far-fetched.
We're gonna see if we can borrow a car. We're just gonna go knock on a door and find a car that actually drives.
And we're about to knock on Timmy's door.
Who'd you need the car? Tank actually met me a couple of years ago now and invited me to work with Kincrome, so they were nice enough to fill this shed here with tools. And this here behind me is my 92 GQ Patrol. It's a TD, it's fully built for hard tracks. It's 24 volt, twin lock, GU discs, everything they need to get on the tracks and get the job done. This is what it's all about, whether you're wheeling or fixing a broken car after wheeling, or two idiots snap a camshaft on the west coast. Getting back on the tracks with your mates and helping out where you can is what this is all about. And these guys have always looked after me, and so I had to return the favour.
So with your permission...
Hey, it's got to go on.
Where did you get this How did you already get this?
Yeah.
Can you see the future or something? Jesus Christ, that's awesome. Well done.
Yeah, we need to Land Cruiser up the old Patrol.
This car's going to have every type of four-wheel drive badge on it soon. I can't believe he's let us take his GQ. Like, I watch this, like, his videos and stuff is like, you know, I'll finish the day's work, I'm sitting on the couch having a beer, but just watching this car wheel is just one of my favourite. Tell Waste is like one now. But I actually cannot believe we're driving this car right now. This car is so good. I can't wait to wheel it.
Yeah.
I just can't believe we're driving it.
Honestly,
it's such a legend.
It's probably, I'm going to say, probably one of the toughest GQs in this country.
Dude, and it flies. Like, I don't drive many diesel full drives at all. But, so Tank's probably going, yeah, like, the cruiser's going like this, but I am blown away at how, like, well this goes.
Yeah. Anyway, Timmy, you're a legend. You're keeping Billboards 2025 going.
Massive thanks to Timmy, man. What a legend.
Awesome work. We wouldn't be here without you, mate. Cheers.
Right from the beginning, we said nobody gets left behind, and Timmy's made sure that Billboard's 2025 will continue for us.
Righto boys, it's been a very, very big mission so far. We're down a Prado, we've got slipping clutches, overheating cars, alternators blowing up. But Richo, this is your day, we're heading out to Jeep Track. I hear you haven't wheeled this track before, but you might have seen a little bit of this area on a mountain bike. So what do you think it's going to be like?
Man, the northeast corner of Tassie is absolutely spectacular. Yeah, I've ridden a heap out here, and I've seen some videos of Jeep Track. I'm looking forward to it. We got a bright sunny day, which is the first one of the trip. It's just been raining sideways the whole time. So yeah, we should be in for a good day.
It is nice that the sun's out finally after a bit of hail, wind, snow. We've seen it all, so the sun's out, that's good. Macca, TJ up there, how you doing? What do you think it's going to be like? I know you boys have been on this track before.
Yeah, mate, now we got this clutch sort of going again. It should be fun. I absolutely love this track. It's kind of a point and shoot, get it in the ruts and send it.
Oh, that's good to hear. And if we have any dramas with the clutch, I'm sure with the team of legends that we have here, we'll make it work. And if not, Timmy's old Big Patrol might have to tow you out, Macca. All right, Aussie Arvo boys, Dan, Liam, you guys been here before?
I haven't. I don't think Dan has either. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, from what I've heard, it sounds pretty rowdy, this track. So yeah, hopefully no more breakages, but I don't know, I'm feeling confident. We're about due for a day where everything goes smoothly.
Mate, the sun's out, that's the first good sign.
So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Fantastic. And Dan, you're ready to pull out the chainsaw, I reckon, because you've got our chainsaw on board after the Prado left the chat, and I reckon we might need it a bit, you reckon?
Yeah, I think we might have to. Look, it was really nice of you to give me that 500i. It's the one I'm missing in the middle, so stoked to have that on board. Thanks, Tanko.
No worries, mate. And unfortunately, Pulley's racing his own little Bathurst out the front, and he's out of reception, so we'll just check back in with Pulley later on. Thanks for that, boys. Let's get out there.
Right, started Jeep Track and there's trees everywhere. So we're a bit concerned about that. It's been a bit of rough weather out here. And I think we're going to be on the saw a bit today, Tanko. But we were just talking about how the Timmy's reduction gears in this thing are pretty impressive.
They are very impressive. We're in third
gear right now. I reckon I could just step out.
8 k's an hour.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Dude, this is such a well set up car. That's awesome. By the time we get there, good.
Technologia.
Fixed.
fix a bit. Suction out. Make sure she's clean. It's definitely pulled it out.
It's pulled it out.
It's pulled it out a fair bit.
If you squint, it's mint, mate.
So pretty.
Jono said to say the scenery is amazing.
Touch, mate.
Amazing scenery.
Yeah. Mate, that's a big dog fern.
Yeah.
This track doesn't seem to be quite as hectic, Jacko, so one thing I've noticed is there is a lot of big trees, a lot of big ferns, pretty cool scenery.
Yeah, look, Timmy's bus is just making it look easy, and so you've been able to just take in the scenery, and yeah, Tassie's unreal. It's just so Jurassic.
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely the vibe. Definitely looking in the mirrors for like a dinosaur.
Oh look, there's a T-Rex.
True patrol owner now.
It's a big Aussie tree. I don't think it's moving for much.
Holy shit.
Stop here for a sec.
Call that a tree, mate. That's a fucking tree.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is a showstopper.
I was sort of expecting it, but I didn't expect it to be that big. So yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing.
How big the root system is. The root systems are good. I'm from foot to toe, or foot to fingertip, I'm 2.4 metres. So that's a good 2.5 to 3 metres at the base there. And you're not cutting through it with one chainsaw on this track. Honestly, my thought is we've just got to attack the tree because this is what we came here for. Plus, it'd be very cool to open the track up.
It'd be fucking cool. I just mean you'll fuck the game for you with that. Yeah. Well, but what if you
I grabbed the saw out of the car pretty quick. I've done a fair bit of cutting firewood around home and that sort of thing, so was actually pretty keen to jump on the saw. I usually use noise cancelling earbuds. Yeah, bit of music, keep the rhythm up, keep the vibes up, and get into it. Well, this one was interesting because if it was just laying flat on the ground, it would have been easy. Like that saw would have no dramas, just cut from each side, straight through it. Probably if that tree was flat on the ground, 2 cuts, you'd be done in like 15 minutes, no worries. It was sort of hung up in a way that made it a little bit sketchy. So especially because half the root ball of the tree was still attached. So they can sort of tension up and twist, and when you go to cut them, that's what I was worried about. Like when you're standing next to a tree and it's taller than you are, laying on its side, and you're cutting into it and it's starting to pop towards you, it's it really puts you on edge. So took a bit longer than I probably needed to, but definitely wanted to do it safe. It wasn't worth running any risks out there just to get up a track.
Once we had that final cut where the tree did move a bit, everyone fired up, and it was like, righto, how are we going to get this out? And then, yeah, that was felt like stage 1 of 10 stages to be able to get this part out. So.
We put a mechanical advantage over the tree with more straps and more winches and triple line pulls, and I had my car hooked up to the back of Richo's, sort of anchoring him, and then it was just, basically cutting until it popped.
And seeing Dan on the saw for a couple of hours just really all inspired us to be real men. So that was the main thing.
I want it all right now. Tell me who you are, get in the car right now. For the stars, I want
day 4, track 4. Unfortunately, Prado's dead, as you've seen, but we do have the Timmy Has Hut GQ behind us, and it's a weapon. These tracks look steep, muddy, and as you can see, it's like a river down here, so let's get stuck into it. Hell yeah.
Rocky.
It is definitely pretty rocky.
Take the hard lines, Jacko. Pretty hard lines. A bit of a hole on the other side of that rock. Yeah, nice. Turn in, put it on a big angle. A lot of people that watch this kind of stuff and watch all the YouTubers probably think it's all like glitz and glamour and that sort of thing, but we probably should talk about what our sleeping arrangements are at the moment.
Yeah, look, we're cuddling at this point. Well, I guess it's a little bit of glamour. We do stay in an Airbnb.
In a king-size bed.
Yeah, in a king-size bed. Weather dependent, right? Like, if the weather was good, which right now, it's amazing, but Tassie has been turning it on while we've been here. And yeah, just camping in the rain. Look, I've done it. After time, it starts to hurt.
Yeah. And we left all our Darchie camping gear in the Prado.
Did.
So camping is no longer an option for us. So Jacko and I are bunking together in a king-size bed, sharing an ensuite, sharing meals.
It's sad to say, but it's not the first time we've had to sleep in the same bed either. It's definitely not.
Put a ring on it, Jacko? I've got a ring for you,
yeah, bro,
mate.
thanks, man.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Sorry, Claude.
Double.
Let's do it.
Oh, you've deep-heated a tyre again. It sounds like it.
Yeah, we jumped from there. I gave it all she had, and she wasn't doing it.
It looked pretty wild. That last bounce there.
Yeah, it's a good drive.
Yeah.
George is actually a really experienced full driver, and I trust him. Obviously, his first drive of the 60, he caused quite a bit of panel damage. It sucks.
Yeah, it's still getting a 10-point ride. Is there a crew cone protector?
Didn't go the way I wanted. Richard's put a lot of time and effort into that car, so he wouldn't have been too happy about that.
All right, mate, we've seen how the other cars have driven it, so what line are we taking here?
Oh, look, we're right at the main line, clearly. Like, yeah, George had a crack at trying to straddle, which, you know, sometimes it works, but that time it didn't. And it dropped in, it's done a bit of panel damage, so definitely don't want to do that to Timmy's car.
Yep.
So we're going to run straight up the guts. There's two tones, right? It's like, look after Tim's car, but don't make Tim's car look bad.
Yeah.
So Tim said to send it, and yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna have a send.
We're having a send.
Yeah.
And we've got a wicked winch, so yeah, if we can't get it up, obviously Timmy's car's not on its big tyres, where this car's really built around those tyres.
Yeah.
So we're sort of starting at a disadvantage there. So I think looks like everything's scrubbing out on the diffs. Yeah. There's a slight chance we make it, but it's going to be a big send if we do.
Yeah. Don't back off. No. Timmy Rig. Diffs. Double back. It's down there. Yeah, man. Have another go. The soot is real.
Dude, there's so much soot.
Alright, well, Timmy's car does have the little tyres on it. Jacko gave it a fair feed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, little tyres, big diff.
I will be there all day just making a mess.
Yeah. So now we're going to get stuck in the P line.
Yeah.
No. If we had had the Prado, we would have smashed everything out of it on that track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have heard it there for sure. Just like the GQ, that was a fair, pretty much as hard as you drive a hire car.
Yeah.
And it's mint.
Yeah.
So
It didn't break.
No. The Aussie Arvo boys have gone up what we thought was the easy line, but it's proven, once it's been dug out a bit, it's proven to be pretty tricky. So my plan, I'm gonna try and come up and poke Timmy's car right up into these rocks if I can get out of this rut. That's if we can even get to this bit, because this bit is really wet and yuck. But if we can get to here, yeah, I wanna try and poke it up to those rocks and then reverse down a little bit and try and go that way, not through there. And yeah, if it goes to average, we got a good winch point up there. We might be testing out Timmy's super fast winch.
Yeah, so I'll get the winch.
Yeah, it kind of went where I wanted it in the end and kind of made myself look better, a better driver than what I probably am.
So we've got all four cars at the top now. We've just got Jacko and Timmy's car coming up next. This is obviously the rock of consequence. We've only had one door tap on it, which was unfortunately Liam in the GQ. Let's see if Jacko can get it around here. I've told him not to hesitate, because hesitate is where you get yourself into trouble. But with the diffs and the smaller tyres on this, it's going to be a challenge. We'll see how we go. What do you reckon, Macca?
Oh, he's got this, mate. He's got this. All day it's patrol. We'll be fine. And if it was a Prado, it'd be even easier. Yeah.
I missed the Prado.
I missed the Prado. Missed the Prado a lot.
All right, pretty tricky section. Richo, well actually George, did a mega drive in the 60 and got it up without dinging a door. So I'm praying I can keep it off that rock. Definitely don't want to do a door.
Yeah, boy. Oh, stop.
And I was super nervous. I'm not good at borrowing people's things, especially their pride and joys.
Jesus Christ.
It's a bit bigger than what Jacko's used to driving, a bit heavier, and I think because it's not his, he's being a bit nice to it. Timmy did apparently tell him to send it, but he's obviously been a bit respectful.
Unfortunately, Jacko's at the bottom of the hill, but Tassie's pretty wild. We're going to get this car up, so let's do it.
That is a bloody cool winch. Holy crap, I've never got to use like a proper high mount. That is fast. I feel like I'm letting Timmy down by not being able to drive these lines, but we're like an inch smaller than everyone else. I think, yeah, Richo and I, close ties, we're still a little smaller, and we got massive GE diffs, so yeah, got a little bit hung up in the mud there, but awesome to use this winch. This thing is a beast.
This is perfect. It's had some tricky stuff in it, and it finishes off with this epic view on top of a mountain. So I was pretty proud of the whole group, really, and yeah, we were actually all in an awesome mood after that, obviously, because yeah, nothing had broken.
And then all of a sudden I've just given it a bit of a turn a little bit to the passenger side and it started to creak and I knew something was up.
We'll make it our way back home, but then Richard 60, well, it had a different idea.
I can't really see him just from there.
What the hell? Like, the power steer on the high pressure side is something that it's high risk, and everyone gets a bit funny about doing it actually. It's such high pressure that, yeah, it can burst lines and all that sort of stuff.
Busting out a toolkit again, mate, because we're fixing stuff. We're fixing 60s today. 60s are on the menu. Power steering line. Ripping it off, hopefully getting another fella to run out a brand new line.
Which on that particular engine I'm led to believe is catastrophic. You can't drive it, it has to be fixed, and it's all custom. So yeah, it turned quickly from perfect outcome to exactly like every other day of the trip.
For those of you that don't know, I actually was a hydraulic fitter for a few years. I was pretty confident they were JIC fittings, looked at the line, and I thought it would be a pretty standard hose to get made up by a hydraulic shop. Now we are in an area of Tassie where I've seen a lot of log trucks, and generally where there is agriculture and especially logging, there will be someone making hydraulic hoses running around with a hose truck. I jumped on Google, but the closest that came up was Launceston. So I rang the boys at NZ in Launceston, who made a couple of phone calls and said they'd get back to me, which was super helpful.
Got on the phone to a local store who could supply the parts, and Paulie actually jumped in the car and did a full feed all the way down the hill.
He's the parts runner in the parts runner.
Let's go.
Paulie's a great guy. For those of you that have never met the bloke, what you see on camera, that is what you get with him, whether you're away with him every single day like we've been for the last almost 2 weeks. So we ended up going around the long way, getting down to the shop, had some issues with the GPS, and in that process we've seen a person that's recognised Paulie. He was more than happy to assist us and show us where the shop was in the end. And then before we know it, we're racing back up the top of the mountain because the guy there said that someone's done it in 7 minutes. Paulie and I basically said challenge accepted, and I think we did it in 20 minutes, but it's a lot more chopped out than what the guy said he did it many, many moons ago, and we did it with 2 winches. But yeah, we had a bit of fun in that one.
within an hour and a half, the line was back on the car, like on top of a mountain in some remote corner of Tasmania. And I was, honestly shocked. Like as far as bad breakages go, it went really well. So shout out to the team.
We've got the repair done on Richard's car, and we've noticed that Paulie mentioned there was some new noises that were unfamiliar to him, like right at the end of the track. And we've looked under the car, we've tightened up steering, and
Got a 122 Thrasher. Oh, is this a 122? Listen to that. Bring it under. Come get the action. Come get it. I can only swing from there to there, and with the other one I was getting like the tiny size bit because it kept rocking on the ratchet bit. This one's like...
George actually noticed that the adapter plate was really damaged, splitting the gearbox and the engine. So that was a bit of a, uh-oh, what are we gonna do now? And yeah, when I jumped back in the car with Tank, Paulie said, oh, I'm just gonna drive it, it's gonna be all right. That's gonna fuck up. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, that's gonna not make the end of the track.
That I literally drove out and got to the exact same spot as I got when I got the radio call about Richo's car. So I was about 20 metres up the track, dead, I'm not even kidding you, the exact same spot.
It was a bit of a showstopper, to be honest, because he had like no drive at all.
Ratchet strut. I can loosen these. Ratchet strut around the chassis, around the transfer. Pull it that way. Your foot's down on the clutch.
Yeah, that's clutch down.
Let it off.
All the way off.
I can see it.
And just when we thought we were finished for the day, we were heading down, we got to the top of the rock, and we thought it was all done. Nice cruisy drive back to the pub. And unfortunately, this car has got zero drive at the moment.
Oh, just fucking hang on, we'll get out.
Yeah, the Mighty Cummins got all the torque in the world. Literally, I towed him, I let the clutch out, no throttle the whole way down, and it just pulls it like it's not even there.
That's fair hustle out here. It's starting to get dark. We're towing out Paulie's car. It's broken something. Mac is actually working pretty hard to tow it. It's still a bit wet and boggy. Bit wild effort at the minute. We're getting good at this towing thing, but yeah, it was a bit easier when the tow car had at least front wheel drive when we were at Cumberland. So, road's looking a bit better now. Might be at the end of it. Yo, stop. Hey, you're right. It got through. It picked up the log, but you went through it. It's all right.
So most of the boys are inside now, having a beer and relaxing, and Paulie's still actually out in a workshop now because he's had a pretty major drama with the runner. I'd say unlikely to get that car back on the track. No drive, highly unlikely, which is disappointing. Made it to the sand in Tassie. Unfortunately, we are a car short. You know, we didn't say we we're going to leave anyone behind, but unfortunately we had to. Anyway, Macca, how you going?
Yeah, mate, good. How you going?
Oh, hang on. We've got a Paulie. Whoa!
I thought you broke your car, mate.
Mate, it's just a Toyota.
The crew is back together. We are lucky enough to have a special guest taking us out of the dunes. Timmy from Timmy Has Heart. Welcome aboard Billboards 2025.
How's it going, fellas? I've heard you've had quite the trip so far. Welcome to my little backyard here.
Without you, we couldn't have got it done, so you can lead the way. Show us how these dunes are done. Damn it!
So that was Kincrome Billboards 2025, and what an epic adventure. We had unbelievable builds, we had some unbelievable breakages, but we got all the cars through, which was fantastic. I want to call the boys in because without the team, this wouldn't happen. Jacko, what do you reckon?
Oh, dude, like Timmy lent us a car, like we've just had the best blokes out here this trip, and yeah, hopefully we can get another one in, man, because this has been unreal.
Absolutely. So if you want to see us do this again, go bigger and better, make sure you jump in and donate a little bit to Movember. There's still a little bit of time left. Follow all the channels, get around it, and hopefully we can do this again. Boys, what do you reckon? Let's get it. Woo-hoo! Woo!
I said we'll bring it down.
Whoa, wait, don't go anywhere yet. Billboards 2025 is not over. Next week, we are going to do a bonus episode, and we're going to answer all those questions in the comments. They have been phenomenal. And we're going to ask the boys some really tough questions, stuff we would not normally let out to you, the public out there, and let's chat about it. So, stick around for the next couple of minutes and check out the bloopers. Next week, 2025, all things will be answered.
Pop!
Pop! See these in the car for at least 150 metres. I actually just want to say a big shout out to the guys at GBE who are local here in Zeehan.
How you feeling, Jaya?
Is he on channel?
Yeah, we got like a new version of a CV breaker.
An epic Friday, which we think is worthy of the Land Cruiser badge.
Whoa, where do you reckon we are, Paulie? What's going on here?
Suck eggs. You probably got KFC, but we're good.
37 or something.
Is that the whole story?
Oh, I didn't know you were.
And then back into this rock until you can't back up no more. And you're going to be square for a full noise run up the hill. I reckon it's a foolproof plan.
You think I could get a discount? Like, don't you know who I think I am?
Well, I know. I could buy you a cake.
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you very much.
So, Jess, we got something different. What do you reckon? We're just going to roll this thing.